Okay, aloha and welcome. My name is Marc Shinsato. I'll be your host on this call and presenter of this LifeVantage Business presentation. We'd like to welcome all of our guests on the line tonight. Welcome and aloha on behalf of your friend that invited you here to learn about LifeVantage. And also we'd like to welcome all of our distributors as well. So we're going to get started. Tonight we're going to be talking about LifeVantage. And we're a biohacking company. Now, I'll tell you what that means in just a bit, but let me go to my next slide. So let me just first start off with introducing myself. Again, my name is Marc Shinsato, originally from the island of Oahu, the little town Kailua. This is my family here, my wife next to me, Sherry, on the left as you look at the screen, and then my oldest, Kenna, to the right, my next daughter, Kellyanne, to the right of Kenna. Left of my wife, as you look at the screen, is Micah and Leah. Now, I joined LifeVantage about 10 years ago, and I was looking for something to give me some time and financial freedom. Now, background, again, from Kailua, and the reason I started with LifeVantage is I just wanted something to give me some time and financial freedom. I was a business person, worked in a company for many years in a marketing field. And, early morning to late night, I would work consistently. I would leave before the kids were up. I would come back while they were sleeping. And I did that over and over again. Why? Because I just wanted something better. I wanted a better life for my family. How many of you out there would like a better life for your family? And that's what I wanted. I just wanted a little better life, and that's why I went looking for something and finally found this industry of network marketing. Now, what I'd like to do is to introduce you to a concept. I'm going to call it the 3 wheels. So if you see here on your screen, the first wheel is a job or employment. The second is a small business, and the third is this third wheel, the economic engine. Now, in wheel number 1, that's a job. We trade time for money. And, most of us can relate to a job, right? We go in early and we get back late at night. And, the more you want to make, the more you got to work. And when you stop working, you stop getting paid. And in a job, what I felt like a servant to that employer. They told me when I had to show up. They told me when I could take a vacation. They told me when I could take a lunch break. And, the harder I worked, with the hope of making more money for myself and living a better life, what I realized is that the more I worked, I made someone else wealthy. And again, I felt like a slave, and I thought there has to be a better way. So wheel number 2, right, the better way, quote unquote, owning your own business. And just like wheel number 1, wheel number 2, you have to work really hard. It's a principle, right? Hard work. And so you work really hard to get some results. And when you own your own business, you're one of the last to get paid, if not the last. You pay your utilities, you pay your lease payment, you pay your employees if you have any, all your overhead, and then if there's leftover money, you get paid. And in a small business, you're not just a servant, but you're really a slave. We're shackled to that business, right? Because if you're not producing in that small business, you're not going to get paid, and you're not going to be able to live your life. So you have to work really, really hard. And when you work for yourselves, it's okay. It's okay to work really hard because you're working for that American dream. But what I realized when in a small business again, is that you're shackled. You can't just leave when you want to leave, because if you're not there, the wheel's not turning at least as well as you like it to turn. So the third economic engine, or the third wheel, this economic engine. So here's a thought, right? Have you ever thought, is there a better way, right? Can I work really hard to build something, to build maybe an economic engine that once you build this engine allows you to step out of that wheel. And once you step out of that wheel, once you step out of the wheel, then the engine just turns the wheel. And every time the engine turns the wheel, you get paid. And tonight, that's what we're going to be talking about, this third economic wheel, the economic engine. We're going to talk about how to build this engine, which allows you then to step out and let it turn. Now, if I want to ask a question to all of you on this webinar tonight. If you could choose, how many of you would choose to live in wheel number 3? Anyone here? I bet most of your hands are raised that if you could choose, you would want to live in wheel number 3, where you could work really hard for X amount of time, just like wheel number 1 or wheel number 2. But this time, what you're going to do is you're going to build leverage, right? You're going to build this economic engine that allows you one day to step out and let that engine turn. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Whoever invited you here to this webinar tonight, this LifeVantage Business Opportunity presentation, they invited you because they care. They love you, right? They just wanted to share some things with you. So by the end of this presentation, there's going to be 3 types of interest level. The first type of interest is, I'm interested in a business. I want to make some money. I'm interested in an economic engine. I want to make some money. I want to look good. I want to feel good. Okay, so interest level 1. And interest level 1 could mean I'm ready by the time we're done, could mean I'm ready to get started, or it could mean, hey, you know what, I'm interested in that business, I'm interested in making some money, but I need to do some homework. So that's interest level 1. Interest level 2 says, you know what, I'm not interested in a business, but I'm interested in those products. I wouldn't mind looking and feeling better. I wouldn't mind using some products to help me live optimally, okay? And that's wheel number 2. Well, option number 2. Option number 3 is, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in business. I'm not interested in being a customer, but maybe I might know someone who is interested, okay? I'm not interested. So by the time we're done, I'm going to ask you to get back with the person who invited you here and tell them whether you're interest level 1, interest level 2, or interest level 3. So moving on, when I look at any business, there's 6 key components that I look for in a business opportunity. When these 6 key opportunities exist at the same time, there's a better chance that you and I can be successful, right? Now, I wish there was a crystal ball that we could look at and say, this is it, right? But business people, what we do is we look at the facts, right? We look at the information, we do our homework, and then we make a decision to invest or not to invest, to get involved or not to get involved. So my suggestion, my hope is that you take some notes, right? And then do some homework and figure out whether this business opportunity can actually change your life. And to ask yourself, can I really be successful at this? So 6 key things, again, when they come together at the same time, there's a better chance that you and I can succeed. Trends that drive the marketplace. Company, who are you going to work with? Products that are unique and consumable. Because from a business standpoint, if it's unique and consumable, what that means is that if it's unique, you don't have to compete with anyone else. They got to come to you, right? And if it's consumable, that means that someone uses the products on a regular basis or service. And if they use it on a regular basis, that means they're going to purchase it on a regular basis. So from a business standpoint, you want unique and consumable products or services. 4, timing. Where are you in this growth cycle, this life cycle of the company? Compensation, right? If you're going to invest your time and energy in a business, can you make some money with this business? And the 6th key component is a system, right? Because amateurs pay money to play and professionals get paid to play in sports, in music, in business. And we want to become professionals. So is there a system to train us to be that professional? When they come together at the same time, it's beautiful. There's a better chance. There's no guarantee, but there's a better chance that you and I can be successful. So with that being said, let me tell you why I think LifeVantage is an amazing business opportunity. Trends. Now there's some trends that just drive the marketplace, okay? The first trend is that there's people, more and more people that are health conscious in today's society, right? And this massive trend of people, that health conscious people, guess what they're looking for? They're looking for products that help them to become more healthy, right? To obtain optimal health. And if you have a product or service that caters to this trend, there's a better chance that you can be successful. And I'll talk about some of these products and how it addresses, and it's in front of this huge, massive trend. I'll tell you about these products in just a bit. The second trend, women. There's more and more women in the workforce, more and more women entrepreneurs, right? If you think back in time, the last 5, 10, 15, even 20 years ago, I think women work because they wanted to work, not because they have to work, right? And there's more and more women working now because they have to work. And guess what they want? They want to be treated fairly. They want to be paid equally, at least, right? They want to get paid at least what their male counterparts are getting paid, or if not more. How many of you out there, women, you want to get paid equally or more than your male counterparts, right? And that's why from a business standpoint, we're attracting a lot of women entrepreneurs to our business, women that want to get paid what they're worth, women that want to work hard and get paid. So we're attracting a lot of women business people to our business, and that's a good thing, right, from entrepreneur side. And then from the product side, what do women want? They want products that help them look and feel better. And we have some amazing products, which I'll get to, that help you to look and feel better. The next trend, baby boomers. And these baby boomers, right, as we're getting older, they're the late 50s, 60s, and 70s. And these baby boomers, guess what they want? They want to look and feel good. And they worked all their life. They're on the 40-50 plan, right? Working 40, 50 hours a week for 40, 50 years of their lives. And guess what? Now they have the income to be able to live the life that they want to live. And they're willing to spend the money on products that help them look and feel good. How many of you out there would want to look and feel better, right? Most of us do. Now, the other half of the baby boomers, right? The consumers are looking for, baby boomer consumers are looking for products that help you look and feel good. From a business standpoint, the entrepreneurs, guess what? The other half of the baby boomers, they're worried about retirement. They're worried about, they were on the 40-50 plan, or are, right? Working 40, 50 hours a week for 40, 50 years of their lives to retire on 40, 50% of what we're making. And guess what? And when we're making 100% of that, it wasn't enough. And so to retire on 40, 50% of that salary, of that wage, it's tough, right? So the other part of the baby boomers are looking for an opportunity to make some extra cash, right? A side hustle. And so we're attracting a lot of baby boomers to our business. So if you're a baby boomer or a woman out there, right, and you're looking for something to pay you what you're worth, take some notes. The next, economics change. There's a huge economics change in our society. Now, what do these businesses have in common, these successful businesses? Well, they make connections, right? For example, Airbnb, right? When they connect people that are looking for a place to stay with someone that wants to give a place to stay, lodging, when they make the connection, they get paid. What about Uber and Lyft? When they connect people that are looking for a ride with people that want to give a ride, they make the connection and they get paid. Or what about Amazon, right? When they connect people that are looking for products and with people that want to sell products, they make that connection and Amazon gets paid. All of these companies, when they make connections, they get paid. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We too can get paid when we make connections. We do the same thing. When we connect people that are looking for more time freedom, we get paid. When we connect people that are looking for more financial freedom, we get paid. When we connect people that are looking for better health, we get paid. So we make connections. When we make connections, we get paid, like these other successful companies. Now, LifeVantage, we're at the forefront of a huge economic trend called Nutrigenomics. You might be asking yourself, what is Nutrigenomics? Well, Nutrigenomics here, as you can see on the screen, it's a scientific study of the effects of nutrients and natural compounds on the gene and gene expression. In other words, nutri comes from nutrition, genomics come from genes, Nutrigenomics, how nutrition affects the genes in every cell of our body. So we take this science of nutrigenomics, and we're really, like I said earlier, a biohacking company. And the definition of biohacking is the art and science of optimizing your performance, health, and well-being with the help of technological and biological tools. So in layman terms, what is that? What is biohacking? Well, biohacking is when we take natural compounds and we biohack, or we turn on the genes and the cells of the body to do what it should do. And as you turn it on, you turn on the cell's power to have optimal health. And that's what we do. We just take natural compounds. We biohack, we turn on the genes to tell the genes in the cells to do what it should do when we're healthy and young. Okay, and we are a publicly traded company. A little bit about the company now. We're traded on the NASDAQ stock exchange. We follow the FTC, Federal Trade Commission laws. We follow the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commissions. And all that means is, because we're a publicly traded company, is that whatever we publish has to be true figures and facts, or we mislead our investors. And when you mislead investors, then the executives go to jail. They don't want to go to jail. So we follow the SEC laws. And we also follow the FDA rules, regulations, and guidelines. And all that really means to you and me is that LifeVantage really is a legitimate company. Okay. Now, let me show you a clip that aired on the Today Show back in August of 2017. As I show you this clip, here's what I want you to look for. I want you to look for how big is this trend, and also think to yourself, can we make money with this trend and being in front of this huge, huge trend of nutrigenomics? So here we go. Let's turn this video on.
All right, we're back now, 8:11, with what might be a new frontier in the battle of the bulge, the connection between your diet and your genes.
Here again, NBC's Geraldine Kent.
These days, you can personalize anything. Clothes crafted to your cut and color, a ride whenever and wherever you want it, and now the food we eat based on your DNA.
Our cutting-edge science unlocks information in your genes.
The science is also called Nutrigenomics, and it's part of a market that's expected to generate $600 billion globally by 2020.
Here with more on this, NBC News medical contributor, Dr. Natalie Azar.
I think the bigger picture here is the idea of genomics in general, which, by the way, is already used in a variety of different fields: immunotherapy and oncology, biologic therapy for rheumatic disease. So the concept of nutrigenomics it's innovative and it's exciting, and we know that it's going to be probably a blockbuster for the future.
So again, nutrigenomics, right? Taking natural compounds and hacking or turning on the genes to give you optimal health, right? Did you see how big that nutrigenomics trend is? Did you notice 600 billion with a B, right? That's a huge, huge, huge marketplace. And here's a question: how would you like to have a little piece of that huge emerging trend? Well, here's our product categories. We're in the anti-aging category, skincare, pet care, smart energy, weight loss, smart weight loss, and hair care industries. And these our product categories together, combined, right, they're poised to hit over $500 billion of the $600 billion nutrigenomics market. I mean, that's huge, okay? So with that, let me just tell you a little bit about our products. Our products have been featured in a lot of media across the globe. NBC, for example, ABC News, Today Show, Wall Street Journal. Besides being in the media, our products have patents and a lot of patents. Here's a few of the patents that you can see on the bottom of the screen here. And all that means to have patents is that you can't copy what we have, right? We're patented, so if you want what we have, you have to come to LifeVantage. And in order to get a patent, you have to have science that actually proves that your products do X, Y, and Z. And so patents that protect what we do, okay? Now, our products also have a lot of science, and you can read some of that science on pubmed.gov. That's the National Institutes of Health, their database of all their approved studies from all across the globe. If you go there and just put in, for example, Protandim, one of our product categories, put that in there, one of our flagship products, you'll see all of these studies that pop up. And you can actually read the studies, what these different universities say that our products do on the different research topics that they've studied. For example, Harvard did a study on Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. Ohio State did some study. American Heart Association, a powerful study that you should read. amazing study on what Protandim does to the body. American Aging Association, another fun study. One of the later studies that have been published, and that study showed, gosh, a 10-year study on compounds that increase lifespan in mice. And what it showed is they found 5 compounds that increase lifespan, okay? And 4 of them were synthetic drugs with some negative side effects. And the only natural compound was our product, Protandim NRF2. So some amazing, amazing studies, and you can actually read them for yourself, okay? Our products, what they do, again, just they turn on the pathways in the cell. One of the pathways, our NRF1 pathway, helps with boost mitochondrial production in the cell. And if you remember from high school biology, just think back, what does that do? The mitochondria, right? It's the powerhouse of the cell. It helps produce energy that, in particular, that the brain needs to be healthy, okay? Our NRF2 synergizer, Protandim NRF2 synergizer, helps to reduce oxidative stress. So in other words, layman's term, cell damage. And this cell damage or oxidative stress leads to aging and age-related conditions, which then we don't like or you don't need. It's not a good thing. And if you can focus on the causes of aging and age-related conditions, then you can actually see a lot of positive benefits. So another fun thing here. Our Axio Smart Energy, I mean, huge. And what this does, it's not just an energy product, right? It's just a little pack that you mix in a bottle of water and you shake it up and drink it. It's more than just energy, it's smart energy. And what it really does, it just helps to give your brain focus and concentration. How many of you out there know people that want more focus and concentration? Anyone out there? Well, that's what this product does, okay? And so, when I'm tired in the afternoon, I just take a little Axio. My kids come home and they're feeling a little, they can't concentrate and a little tired. I just mix up some Axio in about 10 minutes or so. They're focused, they're doing their homework, and they feel better. So what an amazing product. One of my favorite products that we have. Our Physique Smart Weight Loss Management. It helps to focus 3 products in this line here, and it just helps to focus the body on the visceral fat in the body. Okay, a fat burn, a prebiotic, and a protein there. Our True Science, again, takes the same science of NRF2 science, and it activates the skin to help protect its own self against the damaging elements, okay? So amazing. If you look down here at one of the studies that was done, day 1, you can see one of the test subjects here. Day 30 and day 60, you can see a dramatic difference in her skin, okay? And I love this product. Again, has patents on the product that you can look up and read on. Pretty amazing. 80% of the people that tried it saw younger looking skin, 94% saw smoother skin, 88% brighter and more luminous skin, and 95% of the people saw more moisturized and hydrated skin. So again, some amazing results. We even have a product for our pet dogs, right? Our pet dogs, they age quicker than humans do, and so they need that same protections, cellular protection, reducing oxidative stress. And so we have a product for dogs as well. We have a True Science hair care system, one of our newest lines to LifeVantage. And this our hair care system. What that does, it's really more than a shampoo and a conditioner. It's a hair care system. It's a shampoo, it's a conditioner, and it's a scalp serum. And it's amazing because when you can actually hack or biohack the scalp, right? You can have some amazing result. It protects your scalp to support the normal hair growth cycle. Shine, improve shine and body for fuller and thicker looking hair. To end this product segment, again, a lot of products with a lot of science, with real results. I want to show you this little video to wrap up our product section here.
From the physical to the mental, your body isn't just complex, it's all connected. And we believe a great day starts with addressing all of it. The big picture, building a healthy foundation that keeps you thinking, moving, and feeling your best from the ground up. At LifeVantage, we're on a mission to help people all over the world take more control over their health and make every day a little more awesome. It's a new approach powered by Nutrigenomics, and it's changing everything. Meet the Vitality Stack, the next evolution in biohacking. By combining 4 powerful products into one amazing solution, we've made it easier than ever to get the health you need in the form factor that fits your day. It's a powerful Nutrigenomic starter kit designed to help you reach any health goal. Getting started with biohacking can seem daunting, so we created the Vitality Stack. The body is complex, but also connected. Vitality Stack creates a positive chain reaction from head to toe, and that starts with your gut. Only recently have researchers come to understand the powerful connection between the microbiome in your gut and your brain. In fact, the connection is so powerful that any biohacker should begin by improving their gut health. So we started with Physique Pro Bio because it's specifically formulated to keep your microbiome in shape while helping your body absorb the precious nutrients it needs throughout the day. Next, we want to make sure our cells, particularly those in our brain, have the mitochondrial power they need to perform. So we included ProTandem NRF1 Synergizer to kickstart your body's natural mitochondrial production, keeping you sharp and awesome throughout the day. However, mitochondria are particularly susceptible to the constant onslaught of oxidative stress during the day. That's where ProTandem NRF2 Synergizer steps in. It's clinically shown to kick your body's natural antioxidant production into high gear, helping you protect your cells from future attacks. And once your newly mitochondria-powered cells are working properly, Omega Plus helps them communicate efficiently with the right combination of vitamin D, omega-3, and omega-7 fatty acids. By harnessing and connecting the body's complex systems, Vitality Stack lays the foundation for improved overall health and a better day. Whether you need more focus for work, more energy to run those errands, or maybe just a better sense of balance and well-being during the day, we designed the Vitality Stack to lay the foundation for a healthier day. No matter what you're doing or where your day takes you, the Vitality Stack is built to fit. And now you can use it at home in bundle form or take it on the go with Vitality Stack packets. Perfect for the road, plane, purse, or pocket. It's more than a bundle of products. It's your biohacker starter kit, your Nutrigenomic starter kit, your daily starter kit. From the moment you wake up until you go to bed and everywhere in between. It's time you see what you are truly capable of.
Wow, did you see that, right? That Nutrigenomic starter kit, the biohacker starter kit. So this is the Vitality Stack, and it's really the foundation to optimal health. That's what we start with. If you were to buy each of the products separately, it would cost you about $207 there. We put it into a bundle form here, or a stack, and that's $181 retail. But how many of you like to save some money? If you like to save some money, then you can get on a subscription with LifeVantage, okay? And you're gonna get that not at $181, but you can get that at $151 plus the free shipping included on that. So that's really the foundation product that we have, that Vitality Stack. So you start with that Vitality Stack, and from there you add on to that. If you're interested in hair care, right, then you can add on our hair care system. or if you're interested in skincare and want to use some of that, you can add the skincare products. Again, there's 4 products in that skincare line, 3 products in that hair care line. You can add the whole system, or you can even break up the system and just use different pieces. When you use them together, you get the optimal results. But you can buy them separately, and you add it to the Vitality Stack, and you get free shipping. Okay, or Pet Tandem, or Focus and Concentration. If that's something that you're focused on, you can add that again to that Vitality Stack, get the free shipping there. Or weight management, healthy weight management, the physique protein, the fat burn, again, focuses on the visceral fat in the body, and that prebiotic to help your gut to be healthy. Okay, pretty amazing products. Are backed by science. So start with that Vitality Stack and then add on to that any of the other products there. And again, get the free shipping when you do that. So what can biohacking do for you and I? Well, it slows oxidative stress, right? That resting of the cells. It improves performance through energy production, supports immune function in the body, mitigates the visible effects of skin damage caused by oxidative stress. It supports healthy brain function. How many of you want that, right? Brain food. It improves mental endurance, mental acuity, concentration, and memory retention. The older we get, that becomes a bigger and bigger focus, right, for a lot of people. Supports heart health. Wow. And then nourishes the scalp to support normal hair growth cycle. That's what biohacking does for you and me. Now, let's talk about timing. We talked about company, we talked about trends, we talked about products that fall in front of that huge trend, of these trends. And the next is timing, right? A life cycle. Now, if you look here, innovators, any product or services, the innovators, about 2.5% of the population will start to adapt and use the product or service. And then as it continues, if it grows, that market, then the early adopters, 13.5% of the population will start to adopt and use your product or service, and that life cycle grows, or the product usage grows. And then the early majority, that's when the bulk of the people, 34% of the population, will start to use your product or service. And then again, the late majority catches up again, another 34%, and then the laggards there. And if you look at this huge trend, right? Here's what I like. I'd like to get early involved in companies. I mean, just think about Microsoft, Apple, any of these big companies, right? When's a better time to get a better growth on your investment? There's no guarantees, right? But when is a better time? Well, it's early, right? Think about Apple, think about Facebook, think about Microsoft. Is it better early on or today? And so you want to take advantage of this huge, what we call momentum, or this growth phase of the company. And guess where we are, ladies and gentlemen? We're early. We're right here in the beginning here, okay? In the early of that innovative stage. And I like to look at LifeVantage as a startup company without the startup risk, right? We've been around for 10 years. We've passed that stage when there's instability in the company, when the company doesn't know if it's going to last or grow or go out of business, right? We've made it past there. And we're cash flow positive, and we're growing, and we're looking for entrepreneurs that want to take advantage of this huge momentum, this growth phase that we're in now, and that's coming ahead of us. So again, startup company without the startup risk. What a good place to be. Let me give you some examples of some companies. Amway, 2017. They did about $8.5 billion in sales. Okay, Avon did about $5.5 billion with a B. Herbalife, $4.5 billion. New Skin, about $2.5 billion with a B. Right, and they paid out. They paid about 40% of the compensation goes back to pay commissions to their distributors. Well, here we are. Right, we're 10 years into this. LifeVantage is a $200 million with an M, not a B, $1 million company, a little over $200 million. We're cash flow positive. We're growing, and guess what? We pay out about 50% last year. We paid out in commissions back to our distributors. So timing is good. If you ever want it to be early in a growth phase in something, that's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever invited you here, they care about you, and that's why they said, come and look. So how to get started? There's 3 ways to get started. Today I'm going to talk about 2. The gold pack, which is $650, and a platinum pack, which is $1,250. You're going to get products to build that. You know, people always ask me, Mark, which one should I build? And I say, well, do you want to make a little or a lot? And if you want to make a lot, then my suggestion is to start with that platinum pack there. When you do that, you're going to get products that enough products for you to build your business with, and then to market and help to build your business using those products. With that, you're going to get a corporate team that has years of experience in building companies. You're going to have a production facility. You're going to have quality control. You're going to have a shipping department. So you don't have to have a stock of products in your garage or in your office and then ship it out. We'll drop ship it straight to your customers. And then we'll pay you the commissions, okay? There's a customer service team out there to help as well. You get your own website when you buy that platinum pack. We have a marketing team, a legal team. Compliance will help to make sure that we're compliant with all the laws and regulations, or even as we start to expand into different markets, we're going to make sure that we're compliant legally with the different laws and regulations in the different markets across the globe. And then in your back office, you can even just log in and just see your group sales volume on a real-time basis there. So it's really powerful. What do? We build networks. We build networks of consumers, and we build networks of entrepreneurs or distributors, business people. And as you build these networks and you make these connections, we're going to pay you. So again, we build 2 networks of distributors, of consumers, and 2 networks of distributors or entrepreneurs, people that want to build their business, take advantage of the timing, the product, the trends, and build a business for themselves. Build that third engine, economic engine, and to leverage time and resources. So we're a publicly traded company. You can see our average income statement here. And you start off as a distributor there on the left-hand corner. You start off as a distributor, and as your business grows, the more sales volume that you have, that you and your sales team network of distributors create, then you become a distributor, a Pro 1 distributor. As that grows, you become a Pro 2, then a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you can see in this third column here, that's the monthly average income. So look at a distributor. We're just starting off, we're brand new, right? Starting a business, and we make about $13 on average. Not a lot of money, but you're just starting a business, right? And like, think about any business. In the beginning, we're growing that market. We're building our network. And as we do that, our sales slowly start to increase. Pro 1, right? Early on, make about $79 a month. Okay, a couple of gallons of gas now, getting better. Our Pro 2s, about $261 average that our Pro 2s make every month. And then our Pro 3s about $580. And here's a thought, right? Do you know people that if they made $250 to $500 extra dollars a month, that their lives would be better, right? Do you know any of those people? Well, we help a lot of people to make between $250 and $500 a month. And that dramatically changes people's lives. And that's still early on in your growth of your own company, right? Because you're the CEO of your own company. So early on, you can make, pretty decent money, right? And then Premier Pro 4s make about $1,193, right? About $12,000 a year annually extra, in addition to your full-time income. Our Pro 5s make another $2,500 a month on average. That's about $30K, right? Extra every year on top of whatever your job pays you, right? That's pretty good. And then our Pro 6s make about $5,800 a month. That's another 30K a year, right? Oh, sorry, if it's 58, that's about 70-ish a year, okay? And then you can see that it grows from there. Our Elite Pro 7s, to me, this is a really, really important rank here because our average Pro 7 makes about $11,000 a month. That's over $120,000 extra in part-time income that they make. They're starting to build this third wheel, right? This third economic engine. And to me, that's where freedom starts, is right there. If you can make about, 10, 11,000 a month, that gives most people in the United States the choice, right, to continue to do what they're doing and, work this part-time or spend more time on this. It starts to give them freedom. And then it grows from there. Again, let me make this point. This is a business, ladies and gentlemen, right? It's not a Ponzi scheme. If you don't work, right, you just enroll, but you do nothing, then guess what? You probably make nothing. But if you work this like a business, you start this off like a job, treat it like a business over time, and start to build this network, then over time, you're going to start to leverage the efforts of a lot of people across the globe as you grow your business, okay? Now, we're going to pay you 6 ways. A Smart Start bonus, we're going to pay you 30-40% of any of your customers or distributors, their first purchases, okay? Launch bonus, this targets and focuses on the entrepreneur, the business person. And so as you grow your distributorship, the base, the entrepreneurs in your team, we're going to pay you an additional $12.50, $25, or $50 per enrollment pack that joins your business there, okay? Not bad. Let's say there's 10 people that join your business. Well, you get 10 times $50, for example, with a platinum pack. We'll get to that in a second. Well, guess what happens? Or we talked about that, right? The platinum pack before. Well, now you're going to get $50 per platinum pack. 10 times 50 is another $500 in addition to that 30 or 40% of that Smart Start bonus. And let me go back to that Smart Start bonus. Let's say you have a customer that buys $100 of product. Well, you're going to get paid 30 or 40% or $30 or $40 of that $100 of that customer. Or if someone joins on that platinum pack, you're going to get paid $300 or $400 from that platinum pack, okay? 3 royalty commissions there. These royalty commissions are unilevel commissions. We pay monthly. In this commission here, the company would take 43% of all the revenue that comes into the company, and they're going to pay out 43% in this royalty commission back to you and I. This is going to be one of your big parts of your commission check. It's paid monthly. The prior to are paid weekly, by the way. Generational matching bonus, this is paid monthly. And what this is going to do, whoever you introduce to this business and they join the business, let's say you roll 5 people and you help them, right? Because it's a business of people helping people helping people. As you help your people grow and build their business, we're going to pay you 10% matching check of each of those 5 people that you enrolled in this example. And those people, they tell more people. Well, that next layer or generation of people, we're going to pay you another 5% matching check, and they tell more people another 5% matching check, and they tell more people another 5% matching check, and they tell more people another 5% matching check per person, up to 30% of generational matching bonuses here. Okay, so another fun bonus, people helping people. Elite bonus pool, we're going to take 4% of the global sales, we're going to throw that into a pool. It's kind of like a global revenue sharing of the company. And we're going to split that amongst the people that qualify here, okay? So you're going to want a piece of that bonus, okay, from across the globe, not just what your organization does, but it's kind of like a global revenue sharing bonus. So whatever happens across the globe, again, 4% thrown into a pool, and you get a piece of that as you qualify. And the last is we're going to pay you 4 one-time rank events bonuses. Okay, remember that Pro 7 level? Well, when you get there, they're going to give you a Jeep. Okay, there's some details to that, but you pick your Jeep and they send it to you. If you're not a Jeep person, by the way, look at that. That's really, to me, the symbol of freedom there, right? So anyway, if you're not a Jeep person, there's some other things that you can choose from. Cash, $25,000 in cash, a cruise across the globe that you can customize and take your friends on with you. Marriott timeshare even. So a lot of different options that you can choose from. And again, you earn it. The harder you work, the quicker you grow your business when you get to the Pro 7 level. And again, there's a little details to that, but basically when you get to that level there, then they'll let you choose a gift from the company. So if you want all the details, get back to the person who invited you. They can go over those details. And the last, as we end out this session tonight, a system, right? If you start a business, how many of you want to make some money? Okay, so you want a system to be able to train you to become that professional. Well, we have a system, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the Blueprint, the Proven Plan. It's a step-by-step process. Follow the plan. We'll teach you what to do to be successful. We have support training every week that you can dial into and listen, either live or on your free time. We have monthly LifeVantage academies that you can attend. And even if we don't have a live LifeVantage Academy in your area, you can actually log in, register and log in and watch a broadcast of our LifeVantage Academy. You can go to LifeVantageAcademy.com and get more information there. The next is Elite Academy. We have them, about quarterly. And these Elite Academies, we train you to learn how you can be more effective in running your business and increase your check sizes there. And what do you need to do? Well, you just need to work with your team. Even though this is your own business, you don't have to do it by yourself. Work with your team. Follow that proven system, the proven plan, that blueprint. Work consistently and regularly. Remember, it's a business, ladies and gentlemen. Like any business, you have to work it consistently and regularly over time. Give it time to grow. Don't give up. And as you do that, you're going to start to grow a business that could even grow into countries across the globe. Now, we're in 14 countries now. You can see on the screen there, and we're going to continue to expand into more and more countries. I think this year we're going to expand to about 6 different countries, primarily in the European markets there. And we're going to continue to expand, and we want to expand in more and more countries across the globe. So timing is so good. We're early. We have science to back our products up. We have the right trends that are in our favor. We're positioned in front of those trends. Timing, compensation pays well if you work hard, and a system to train you how to become that professional. So like I said in the beginning, right, which will would you want to live in? Will 1, will 2, or will 3? Whoever invited you here tonight, they care a lot about you. That's why they invited you here. They're giving you that opportunity to choose tonight, right? It's a choice now. Do I want to continue to work in will 1 or 2, or do I want to work towards this economic engine of leveraged income? Like I said in the beginning, 3 interest levels. An interest level could mean I'm ready to get started, or it could mean I'm interested in that business, but I want to do some homework, right? So interest 1 says I'm interested in a business. Interest level 2 says I'm not interested in the business. I don't want to make more money, but you know what? I'm interested in that product. I wouldn't mind becoming a customer consumer. I want to look and feel better. I want to use some good products. That's an interest level 2. And interest level 3 says I'm not interested. So do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, will you get back as soon as we're done with this call, this Zoom meeting? Would you get back with the person who invited you and just tell them which number you are? They're building a business. They're serious about this. They want to follow up and make sure that they answer your questions, give you the information. And if you're not interested, that's fine too. But they want to treat this like a professional, and so they're going to follow up. So do me a favor and just let them know which one you are. Appreciate you being here. I think that this is an amazing business opportunity. I'm so glad that I said yes. Even though I had doubts in the beginning, but once I did my homework, I really started to believe that this could be my way out, right, to something better. It's changed my life. It's given me time and financial freedom. And I know that as you, right, work hard and be consistent at building the business and work with your team, that you can start to build this economic engine. Thank you so much. Get back with the person that invited you, and we look forward to working with you in the future. Aloha.